Now for an overview of basic searching through Medline Plus. First step is you want to get yourself into the library website, the SJSU library website, which is library.sjsu.edu. And first we need to find the database. So we scroll down to Articles and Databases. We click on that. Then we're brought to A to Z databases at the SJSU library link. And we're going to go over here to the Search for Databases Go text box. And this is a specific database, so there isn't a library guide for it. All you have to do is type in Medline, not meddling, Medline plus, hit enter, and you'll see there's one database that comes up for it, and this is the one. So we want to select that, and then you'll end up on the MEDLINEPLUS.GOV website portal. So this is a portal to all of their databases, links, and collections. Now, what you want to do is you want to check out the home page and figure out how you're going to navigate the health sciences databases within it. So let's try something. Let's go over to health topics, because you can select all these things. Let's try health topics. And let's say that you have a research project on seizures. So you have to figure out how they are. What they are, and you start off, you don't really know anything about them. So you can look over here at the different systems, body locations. These are different links that bring you to collections of information and links. And I don't see anything specifically about seizures, because we may not know anything about seizures. We could just go up here to the Search Medline Plus and type in seizure. Hit enter. And now Medline Plus gives you a great starting point of information. So now that you're here, you can refine your search by the health topic, by encyclopedic topics, medical tests search. You can also look at the different forms of information. And here it's going to give you a great sort of encyclopedic definition and description of your subject. So this is a great sort of introduction. And below, you're going to see over 3,000 articles on seizures. So let's take the first one, because it's from the National Library of Medicine, and it says seizures are symptoms of brain problem. That sounds like an encyclopedic beginning. So let's start our research there. Now, they've given us a bunch of different options, links to different articles, databases, magazines, lots of formats, lots of information. And let's say that you read this, and now you know that you need to find some journal articles that are peer-reviewed for the research you're going to do. So right under here under research, you can see clinical trials, which will give you data on different trials, or you can get journal articles, which will have data as well, but they'll also have different tests and surveys and all of the rest. So let's click on that, and then you're brought to this really cool page. You're brought down to journal articles here. Let's check out one just to go explore. So this is going to take me into PubMed.gov, which is interrelated with Medline Plus. They all work for the government. They're all government agencies. They all use the same massive library. So here you've got your first article. You can tell it's an abstract because it says abstract. You can get full text links right here to the article. You can save all of your searches. Your activity is saved for you by Medline Plus. So if you ever want to go back to an article that you were looking at, you can do that. You can also turn it off if it's something you don't want to see or you don't want tracked. You can get similar articles related to the same topic. And this is really great because if you want to not only check your recent history, just in case, say, you found a good article on something one day, the next day you want to go back to the article, check out the bibliography for more sources, but you forgot what it was, you just go back to your recent activity, it should be there. You can also save it, which is great. And you can make collections. So with Medline Plus, PubMed, you can actually not just find citations, articles, but you can start compiling them into different folders, or collections as they call them, for all of your research while you're building up, your literature review or whatever you're doing for a project. To do this, you have to actually make a register for an account with PubMed.gov, which is fine. It takes 2 seconds. I used my Google personal Gmail account for it, and it literally took me, I think, 5 to 6 seconds to do, and it was done. So this is how you go about finding particular peer-reviewed articles, scientific journals, all of that. And PubMed and Medline are great because they really walk you through every step of the way, whereas some databases are a lot more abstract and they take a lot more fine-tuning and getting to know to use. This one's very simple, really user-friendly.